Hey guys, welcome back to the Suzuki Dual Sport build. In this episode I'm going to get all the wiring tidied up, I'm going to get the seat made, and we're finally going to get a test ride in. If you don't know where I'm at in this series, there will be a link right here to a playlist that'll get you caught up to all this madness. Stay tuned. So I need to make this whole spaghetti nightmare into something presentable. Yay. Well boys, there ain't nothing to it but to do it.
So you got the old Suzuki Clipper going, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a Zacker Clacker.
That's awesome, bro.
Something not hooked up.
Dual carbs.
Dual carburetors. Something's not hooked up. There, it might start up now.
Imagine being out in the woods, riding deep and fucking half full of McCoys, and you fucking pass somebody on this. I do. Now that's the original bike. That's the original. You just put the suspension on that, right?
Right.
So so it's a dirt bike front end and ass end.
Right. Yeah, the triple trees, the forks, and the swing arm.
Did you buy it like that already, or
No.
did you convert the bike to that?
No, see there's the original rear wheel and
Okay.
swing arm. There's the original front end and seat there.
I got you.
No, I bought this bike, dude, 12 years ago.
Would you have that bike somewhere laying out there? Is that
Yeah,
old
buddy
Yamaha?
gave me these parts.
Oh yeah, put them to use, didn't you?
I want a dual sport, man. I can't afford to buy one of them things. You priced one of them things lately? $5 grand for a used one. Not when I got a shop full of tools and a bunch of spare parts laying around. I don't know if anybody else does this, but when I need to get some electrical tape around some wires that are down in a small area that I can't get the whole roll in, I'll put some electrical tape around the socket. Alright, so that needs to break out there. That needs to break out. Let's see, let me start here. Alright, so it's the next day. I got all the wiring straightened out. Don't look so much like a spaghetti nightmare no more. And I think I'm gonna change gears. I'm not gonna do any more wiring, like install that instrument cluster. I think what I'm gonna do is focus my efforts on making the seat pan. I haven't decided if I want to make it out of metal or fiberglass or what, so I need to sit here and think about this for a minute. Man, I know it's been a while since I bought fiberglass and resin, but oh my, almost $70 for that. Well, as you can see, I've already started making my form for my fiberglass. I think I'm going to take some saran wrap and wrap this tape, you know, just so the fiberglass don't stick to this, and it'll be, hopefully it'll be easier to remove. Alright, so this is what I got for my seat cushion. It's like neoprene or some type of rubber like that. And I think I got enough to make several more motorcycle seats in the future. So I salvaged this little mechanism off one of my parts bikes. It's a little latch. So I'm thinking I can make this work on the seat. So let's try to figure out something with this. Okay, so the original seat had a little tab that stuck in this slot right here. So if I put a tab on the bottom of the seat here, somewhere in this area, that will lock into there, and then with my little latch mechanism that I just found, I should be able to poke a hole through here, mount the latch mechanism. I should be able to just hook this in here and then snap it down, which would be excellent. And then I can run that little cable up in here somewhere with like a little lever or whatever. So one good thing about making this seat out of fiberglass is I can see my bracket underneath here where it's going to lay. So I've got this marked out. I'm going to drill a couple holes here and see if I can't get this bracket mounted in here. So here's the tab I made. I want to bolt this under the seat. So maybe you can see how this is going to work. This is a washer plate. It's going to sit on top on the inside of the seat, and I'm going to weld the two bolts to this so they can't spin, and I'll have two studs sticking out the back. So what I did is I took a knife and I gouged this out to fit the seat. Alright. Now I'm taking my flap disc and I'm smoothing it all out and shaping it with this. Well, here's the seat so far. And oh my god, what a mess. Jeez. So under the seat, there's that little post right there. It goes down into this mechanism here. So I can just pull a cable and it pops the seat off. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. So I had some of this rubber like tabletop pad, you know, like a work tabletop pad, and I covered the seat in that to add a little bit, you know, of comfort, but mostly to even out any roughness that might be in this seat cover. Yeah, it's dirty because it was used, so using up old stuff that I wasn't using no more. Never gonna see it anyway. So this vinyl, it stretches one way, but it won't stretch the other way. I want the stretchiness to be along the length of the seat, so I'm going to cut it this way. So I made a template of the seat out of this piece of fabric. I'm going to transfer that onto the vinyl. Now I need about a ½ inch here for the seam. So here's the seat cover all made up. I'm going to take a hairdryer to this and kind of relax the material just a little bit. I'm going to glue on the seat cover on the bottom edge here with some of this epoxy resin. It's a seat centipede. Well, here's the finished seat. Oh yeah, I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Well, the test ride's over, guys. Sorry, but it's pouring down rain. Hey, I think that's about it for this episode. Man, I love doing wiring. No, I don't love doing wiring. But I tell you what, the project's moving right along. That was a fun little test ride. We've got a bunch of the kinks worked out of it. I still got to put the gauge cluster on the front. I got to get brake lights and turn signals on the rear. I do have a set of tires on the way, and then I got to make that trip up to the title office to pay my registration fee, and we can put this thing on the road. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.